Show me your friends and I'll show you your future.
That's one of your top three.
It is.
Three pieces.
Show me your friends and I'll show you your future.
I know you're watching this because you want to improve your circle in life. As Warren Buffett said, show me your friends and I will show you your future. Your friend has a major impact on your life. Let's say, for example, if you hang out with successful people, you end up successful. If you hang out with losers, you end up one of them, you end up a loser. Okay? What I want you to do now is I recommend you start take notes and most importantly, take actions. First, let's talk about bad habits. Let's say if the people you hang out with drink or waste their time, smoke, do weed, you eventually end up like them, bro. You end up going to the coffee shop, you end up smoking, you end up wasting your time, you wasting your life. Let's say, for example, if you have an idea and you introduce it to your friend, they are dream killers, bro. Okay? They want you to stay there with them so they can feel good about themselves.
What we want to say today is that you must improve your circle. But what we mean by improving your circle is cutting out bad habits.
And bad habits and bad people.
Yeah, bad habits, bad people, and also cutting out bad influence on your life. For example, not only your friends, your circle in total. So if your teacher, if your principal, if even your parents influence you in a bad way, I know it's important to you to listen to your parents, to listen to your society, but it will affect you sooner or later in your unconscious mind.
Yeah, bro, the unconscious mind is so powerful. Words are so powerful. The people you interact with are literally sculpting your character. That's why you need to unfriend them, bro. Don't be afraid to unfriend the people. Just unfriend them. What I mean by that is I don't mean you stop saying good morning or you stop. No, just limit.
Just learn to say no. Just learn to say no in general. Saying no in your life will improve your life so much.
A lot of things. It will improve a lot of things.
Even say no to opportunities. For example, if you think something is the opportunity, just have a deep thought about it. And when your friends suggest, let's go drinking out, let's go smoking weed, and you think that's an opportunity, go have some fun. Just have some delayed gratification. So when you rather have some fun right now and lose your time and your focus and your good habits and everything.
Yeah, you will regret that later, bro. You will regret that later.
Exactly.
Let's say, for example, if you're not comfortable but waste your time, or if you're not comfortable smoking with your friends and you're still doing it, bro, why? Just unfriend them. Just say no. Just say no, bro.
If you can't say no to your friends, then you're just a slave of them. You're not one of the friend group and one of the circle. If you can't have opinions in the circle, and you can't go and put some ideas. You just go. Your friend group says something.
Follow the window, yeah. Follow the wine, yeah.
And your friend group says something, and you just go with them. You just throw yourself in a hole. Why don't you have a thought as if you doing your exam or something like that? Just have a deep thought about it.
Do you think in the moment, if you message one of your friends that you succeeded in something, they would be happy for you? If yes, well, congratulations for you. If not, then, bro, you need to change your circle immediately.
Yeah, that's a hurtful truth, but you should consider unplugging yourself from the bad habits that you have and the bad influence that people have on you. Exactly, toxic people. There is toxic people not only in relationships. You can have toxic people all around you in a way. Anyway, not even friendships. Teacher can be a toxic teacher. Your college teacher. Even your family can be. You can have a toxic brother, a toxic sister. Anything can be toxic. If they have a bad influence and if they give you negative thoughts, if they make your mental health bad, those people are toxic.
Stay away from them, bro, as far as you can. If they make your mental health bad, especially your mental health, bro, your mental health is very important. That's why you need to stay away from these people as much as you can.
And the mental health, mention is the mental health. The mental health have a lot of influence on how you succeed in your life. For example, if you're not happy about what you're doing right now, your mental health will be affected. If you go drink and go smoke and do a lot of bad stuff that influence your body and your mental and everything, you will regret what you've done the next day, and then you will feel low. You will have low confidence, and you will feel your self-esteem will go below zero. Then the next day you will say I'm a nobody. I won't do this.
You will have no respect for yourself anymore. Some people are too blinded to see low quality people in their life. I will give you some advice to differentiate low quality people and good people in your life.
Some of those advices will be, if your friend doesn't pick up the phone unless he needs something from you, and doesn't call you unless he wants to go out drinking, clubbing, doing anything bad for your habit, that's a bad friend.
Yeah, that's literally bad, friend.
But another thing, if your friend only calls you
when he need you.
Exactly. Yeah, I was just gonna say that if he only calls you when he needs you, don't ever pick up the phone, and don't ever consider calling them.
Bro.
Exactly, like delete their number or delete their Facebook. Or another thing, I recommend to delete Instagram, delete Facebook. If you knew about the dopamine detox.
Yeah, I made a video about that.
Exactly.
You can check it on my channel.
You can check that video also. But you can check anything, any resources you want. But in general, you should delete social media, because you will see some circles and some friends going out clubbing, and you will say in yourself, "Oh, I don't have this good of a circle," or. And that's normal.
Then you will get depressed,
and your mental health will go down, and your self-esteem will go so low, and you won't have this respect for yourself. So you throw yourself to any group of people, and so on.
But the problem is, some people I can identify the bad people in their life, and still they are interact with them and engage with them, even though they don't feel comfortable doing that.
But if you feel like this, you should start learning how to say no. Say no to them going out.
Just say no, bro. Just say no. You will get hurt. Just say no.
You will be better in your life in general saying no. That's a whole. I mentioned it before, but that's a very, very, very important thing to do in your life.
It's a good skill, very important skill.
Yeah, it's one of the 7 most important skills that I see personally. Yeah, and so what I was gonna talk about is this low self-respect. If you have low self-respect, you will be throwing yourself to any friendly group that will prove that your mental health is low, and that won't give you opportunities to identify good people and to be around entrepreneurs and around successful people in general, whether it's financial successful people, mental successful people, advice successful people in any realm of real life.
Yeah, bro, I remember when I was a kid, I used to stay with my homies in the hood, and they were very toxic. I mean very, very, very toxic. Very toxic and low quality people. And the problem is, I was like seeing they are bad people and they are toxic.
Bad influence.
Yeah, but I stayed for a long time. But then I said no more, and I said no.
You became awoke.
I became aware, bro. I can't say no, and I said no because they are very toxic. I mean, I don't feel comfortable staying in the hood with them, so I said no.
Yeah, saying no in general. And another thing is,
and the moment when I said no, bro, I feel very released. I feel comfortable and happy. It's like very heavy thing in my chest has been released.
It's like cutting the chains of slavery.
Yes, exactly.
But mentioning slavery is you rather be a slave for your friends or be a slave to your own mind. So do you even respect yourself to say no to yourself and say yes to your friends? Learn how to work on yourself. Learn how to build yourself. Learn how to walk the solo path with courage.
Yeah, that's true. When I used to be a kid, I chose to walk the path with bad companions. But later I've discovered that I can walk the solo path on my own. Work on my self-esteem, my self-respect. Work on me in general. As the multi-billionaire Warren Buffett said, show me your friends, I'll show you your future.
As I think most of you guys who are watching this video right now would like to be as successful and as free and as happy as Warren Buffett is in his life. Not only financially, but generally in his human being.
Therefore, you must take action. What I mean by action, you must take action immediately.
Immediately, like start moving your ass from the floor. Start moving your ass from the chair.
Unplug yourself.
Exactly, as the title says, unplug yourself from toxicity.
Listen, guys, there are people who are uncomfortable in their friendship, but they don't do anything about it. Let's say, if you know you are uncomfortable in this friendship, just unplug yourself. Don't be afraid, because most people are afraid. Oh, I'm gonna lose that person. I'm gonna.
If you lose that person, you're gonna find a better person.
Yeah, exactly. Just focus on yourself. Do you think the other person care if you lose him or not, bro? No, you are disposable.
If he truly cares about you, you wouldn't be even watching this video.
Yeah, bro. You need to identify the red flags and yeah, truly, guys, unplug yourself from toxicity.
Yeah, and I wanna mention another thing. If you haven't already took some notes and started analyzing yourself, you are not committed enough to change your life and to be a better person.
Unless you go through this video one more time again and start journalizing and write these things down on good paper sheet and analyzing your friendships, and most importantly, learn to say no.
And also work on your mental health.
Yeah, bro, your mental health is very
so important.
Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment about what you like and dislike about this video, and subscribe for more content like this, and that's it.
Yeah, peace, Shabab.
How you feel, Amir?